So Sandy requested this video. So there's
Don't drag her into
so
it.
there's a lot of the pagan gods in the Bible, right? Like, name a few.
Well, there's a god, it was called Ashtaroth. It was like the god of nature. It'd be like the New Age stuff today. And they would actually go off into the forest and they would see something that reminded them of their god.
All right.
A tree.
So
and we still have that. Hold on. It's Bohemian Grove.
Let me ask the question.
The Bohemian Grove is still in existence, and it's the descendants of the Ashtaroth tree huggers, tree worshippers.
Well, that was my question actually.
Uh-huh.
Like, how do you see it in society now? Like, not inside the church, but like outside. And I know you've mentioned the car that you drove in and the shoes that I wear, like the brand.
Right, they're still in society. Nike, Nissan, those are pagan gods. Those are names that we still have in society. The Hebrew people, they referred to the first month of the year as Nisan. And no one that serves God should be given glory to pagan Greek gods. But they don't see it as a problem. If you don't have discernment, if you don't have a relationship with God, you can leave those in your life and you don't think it's a problem. When you have a relationship with God, He will say what? He'll say, get rid of them. He'll point out scriptures in the Old Testament where God is telling them, get rid of your idols, break down the high places, chop down the groves that are around your temples and the ones that you're worshiping. Do you know that there's a commandment that God's temple cannot have trees on it? So when you see the picture of the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, understand that that's a problem in God's eyes, because the people during the Old Testament of the kings and the judges, they would worship trees. They would build their temples in a grove. That's why we have the term Bohemian Grove. People who serve Lucifer still go to groves at night and build fires and offer sacrifices. We have Moloch today, and it's called Planned Parenthood. It's people sacrificing their children to their idols of selfishness and self-centeredness because their children are inconvenient. I'm not ready to have children, but I still want to have a lot of sex and I don't want to use birth control, so let's just have abortion on demand so that I can serve my God, which in this case would be themselves. We have Baal, we have the gods of Baal that were all around Jerusalem. And they built temples to them and they offered their children and they went up onto the rooftops and they worshiped the sun and the moon and the stars. Saturn, Jupiter, those are all pagan gods throughout history, and people are still doing that. They still worship everything except for God.